Well, just delighted to be here, you know. It's just the excitement, even flying over in the plane last night to be back in Ireland is something special, you know. It's, if I do play, it seems near enough like a second debut, to be honest. And you know, I spoke to Martin a couple of times in the last number of months, and you know, he called me on only just Saturday morning, you know, on the way to training. So delighted he called me up.
And what changed your mind?
Not really much. I mean, I probably missed it as much as anything. You know, the honour of playing for Ireland, the buzz that you get, the privilege to play for your country. You know, you miss that, and you know, you're a long time retired. It's that you've a long time to look back, and I don't want to think in 10 years, you know, I should have, you know, given it another go or played another few games or tried to help the country as best I could. I don't want to have any regrets when I do hang up the gloves, and you know, that was sort of eating away at me as well, and I felt that I could still help the team, help the squad, and you know, of course, help Martin and help Roy as well.
I was wondering, was Roy Keane at Villa a factor in this at all?
Well, you probably need to ask Roy that, but no, Roy's been great since he come to Villa, and I'm sure, you know, he's a big help in getting me back in the squad. Obviously, he sees me every day in training at Villa, and you know, he's on the phone to Martin regularly, of course, and keeping an update, and I'm sure that was a big factor as well.
What do the other keepers think, though? Because I'm sure that you must be putting them under pressure.
What's that, sorry?
The other keepers, David Ford.
Yeah. I mean, there's no guarantees that I'm going to play or anything, but I just think, you know, if I can help in any way, then be that playing or even in training. And you know, the bottom line is we all want to qualify for the European Championships, and you know, me being here, me playing, me helping the keepers, whatever it takes to get us across the line. And because it's a very tough group, as we all know, and you know, we all got to be pulling in the same direction.
Where do you think your own form is, Shay? You think you're as good as you ever were, as sharp as you ever were?
Yeah, well, you know, obviously age does age you and stuff, but I mean, I'm working hard in the gym, doing yoga, doing all the stuff that when you get older you got to do more things to, you know, to stay flexible and stuff. And you know, I played last week, I felt sharp in the game, played a few games pre-season as well, so I feel sharp. I just obviously ideally like to play more games, of course, and have more match sharpness, but hopefully, I don't know what the crack is on Wednesday, but hopefully, you know, it's a friendly, and it'd be nice to get a game there.
Do you understand that if you're not playing regularly for Villa, that could impact your chances of getting a number one back?
Yeah, I think that's normal. I think in any position, and you know, any of the players that need to be playing regularly, albeit a goalkeeper is a slightly different position, and you know, you maybe possibly could get away with a little bit more because you know, you don't have to have the fitness levels that you would need to be playing 90 minutes and getting the fitness levels that an outfield player might have, but obviously it's not ideal. You want to be playing as well.
With that in mind, there'll be no late moves for you? No
I don't know, where's my phone? I don't know. I mean, obviously today is a busy day for all players and managers up and down the country, and we'll be all glued to the TV, and hopefully my phone rings at some point, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see.
If the right thing came up this evening, you'd be interested?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you feel you'd be ready enough if Martin wanted you to slot in on Wednesday or indeed the weekend?
Yeah, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I was sharp enough to play, of course. And I don't know what he's not said what his plans are. There's no guarantees. There's no demands from me that I've read somewhere else that I demand to play and all this. That's all rubbish. You know, I'm here to try and help the group and to try and, you know, as I say, get us qualified. We've got some very tough games coming up, and you know, hopefully I can do that.
Shay, did you even your decision to retire? Did you think actually I shouldn't have retired?
It wasn't. I felt it was the right decision at the time. You make a decision in life and you move on, of course, you know. But I don't know. I don't really know, months, maybe a year. I don't even know, to be honest. I just felt that there was a bit of unfinished business, and I felt that I could still offer something to the country. And as I say, just coming across and staying in the hotel again and just bringing back lots of great memories, you know, just to be back in here, Malahide, and training with the lads again, and you know, a few of the lads sort of taking the Michael out of me and stuff. Didn't expect to see you again, things like that, you know what I mean? But it's great to be here, and you know, obviously I've never worked under Martin before either, so that's going to be an experience as well that I'm looking forward to as well.
Was there any slight sense of awkwardness with the other goalkeepers here that day?
No, I mean, I've worked with them all before. I've worked with Robbie Elliott before. It's my first morning with Rob, but the other guys I've worked with before, and you know, you probably read or talked about it before, there's always a really good sort of friendship with the goalkeepers, even at club level, international level. We're all in the same position. We know the manager picks the team. We've got to just work hard, and then whoever he picks, we've got to support for the game. You know, the game's coming up.
Shay, did you consider even your own legacy? I suppose you're remembered fondly by Irish fans as a great goalkeeper, probably the best we've ever had. And that maybe if you were to get your game and things maybe didn't go too well, that it could spoil that.
Not really, no. You'd never think like that. Because if you thought like that, you'd never play. You'd never cross the white line. You know. What do they say? Say nothing, be nothing, do nothing, say nothing, and you could be nothing. But it's not about that. It's about being positive, and The only reason I'm here today is I think I can help the team. I think I can help the goalkeepers. I think I can help Martin, and there's no negativity whatsoever. You never think, especially as a goalkeeper, if you think them thoughts, then you wouldn't even be playing football. You wouldn't be out there working hard every day. You know, you've got to be positive, and there's no legacy. I'll do my best for my country like I've always done, and I still feel I've got a lot to offer.
George is a dangerous place to go.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a tough opener, of course. As I say, the draw's been very tough. We were the second seed in the draw, and you know, especially with Scotland and Poland coming out in the third and fourth, then you know it's definitely a tough draw. But we're all looking forward to it. You know, obviously Martin's been a few months now. He's seen a lot of the lads play in friendlies and stuff. But it's get down to the serious stuff come Sunday, and you know the lads got to be ready for that because it's going to be a tough game. Do
you have any memories of all three?
Not really. No, I mean, it's going to be a tough game. I mean, you know, it's just standard what you expect. A long journey out there, different things. The pitch could be, I don't know, suspectable. It's just all the things that, you know, you can make excuses and all that. But come kick off, then there's no excuses. There's no reason why we can't go there and get the result we need. But we know it's going to be tough. I think it's Spire. Is he the manager there? Is that right? I was at him in Newcastle as well, so. It'd be nice to see him again, see if his hair's growing in me. But no, it's a big game. Of course, we want to get off to a winning start.
Does it feel like a very different squad, Shay, since 2 years ago?
Yeah, it's getting to know a few of the lads. Obviously, that you know a lot of the players have changed since I've left the squad. It's 2 years, and there's a lot of new players in the squad. But as you can see, even in shooting now, they've got some quality young players coming through. Young Brady there was finishing off, and I mean, there's exciting times, and you know we need a few more to come through as well, of course, because the more players come through, the better, and hopefully there'll be a few more on the horizon.
Have you tried to much persuading with the move made of your own volition?
No, I didn't take any persuading, no. You know, we spoke, I mean, Martin come to see us last year, Middlesbrough, and I played, and obviously, as I say, Roy was probably a key factor as well, with him being at Villa and stuff. And, you know, as I say, I'm here because I think I can help, I think I can do a job still. I'm not here because, as I said, I'm not demanding to do anything. I'm just here because I think I'm still good enough to play for my country. But that's not down to me. I won't make that decision. You know, whoever picks the team will, obviously the manager, of course. But you know, it's up to him if he thinks I'm ready. I'm sure he'll watch me all week in training and feel if I'm sharp enough for Sunday's game.
Have you tried to persuade Jack Grealish?
Yeah, every day. Yeah. No, he's a big talent, you know, and you know he's come on even at the weekend or yesterday against Hull, and he was fantastic. And you know, we all hope he comes and plays for Ireland. I think he's meeting up with under-21s this week, and I think the key is not to put too much pressure on him. I think himself and his dad are going to be making that decision maybe over the next number of months. Ideally, would like him straight away because I feel he's good enough to play straight away because he's a real talented player, and hopefully we can keep him in the green jersey.
He got kicked around the park yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, I think 3 of them got booked. You know, by tackling him, but he's very nifty. He's very quick with the ball, and you know he can invite defenders and players onto him, and he's so skilled and he moves the ball so quickly. He's a real talent.
Well into the 40s now.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself doing that?
Well, I'd like to play as long as I can. You know, I've probably said this to you guys before. You know, you're a long time retired, and you know people like Brad Friedel and Mark Schwartz and people like that. You get inspiration from guys like that as well. And so I'm only 38, so I'll just turn 38 as well. I do feel that there's plenty of miles left in the clock, and I've not played that much football over the last couple of years. You know, so maybe that'll stand me in good stead over the next few years as well.
You know the World Cup back then?
What's that?
You know the World Cup?
I don't know about that. We'll concentrate on Sunday first, as I say. You know, we're just great to be back, and you know, looking forward to the qualifiers now.
What about Donegal yesterday?
Yeah, buzzing. I mean, I was just disappointed I didn't get over to see it or watch it on TV because we had the game against Hull, but my family was keeping me updated, and you know, obviously Dublin being massive favourites yesterday, it was a huge result for Donegal, especially being a few points down in the first half. They turn it around, and I had a great privilege and honour to train with Donegal in the summer with Jim McGuinness, a good friend of mine, and you know, to see the work rate and the way they train is phenomenal. And you know, if anyone was going to do it yesterday, it was Jim with the boys. They've done the county proud. I'm sure there's a few dubs will be cursing at the TV listening to me now, but you know, all Donegal men and women are really happy today.
Durkin wasn't too bad in goal either, was
Yeah, the great save, very important save. You know, if Donegal had scored then, you know, it could have been different, but that's what he gets. I was going to say that's what he gets paid for, but he doesn't get paid. But no, they work hard with, you know, Pat Shovin, the goalkeeping coach as well, and it was a vital save.
You'll be over for the final?
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully it's 21st, I think, of this
Shay,
month, and hopefully.
What do you make of the transition, I suppose, between the squads and I suppose between the manager? You obviously left after the Euros in 2012, so how do you kind of look at the current squad now between Trapattoni and Martin O'Neill?
We're just getting to know them because I've only sort of met a few of them about an hour ago, so you know, it'll take time for me personally to get to know them, what their strengths and weaknesses is as well. But as I say, Martin's had a good look at them now over the last number of months with the friendlies and stuff and in training, and just I think it's exciting, you know, to have these young players. They're all hungry to qualify for a major championship, and you know we've all got to be ready for Sunday. And you know the mix of experience and young players in the squad. Then, you know, please God, we can qualify.